global brand. Okay. Hello, everyone. And once again, I think I just got this meeting here. So, Dr. Madhvi Borse here, and I'm here with an amazing topic today, idioms. But before that, I would like to know the topic. Before that, I should tell you about our institution, I think. Our university. Our university, International Internship University. International University, IIU, is a leading virtual education system and global brand confederation, which is most valuable. Yeah. And trusted worldwide, well reputed to delving innovative programs. Globally, it is trusted. Name and quality training programs is committed to providing on and virtual education to all the young learners and of the globe. IIU is the a metamorphosing the conventional education system by cutting down the additional cost and providing access to more than 1,000 plus courses and internships. So, to the e-learner and across to the globe with the help of its, 1,000 plus global educators, which you are going to find out. So, in a short span of time, IIU has spread its wing in 195 countries and 6 continents under the strong, strong leadership of its visionary founder, Mr. Piyush Pandey. Yeah. So now let's switch to our topic of today. As you know that we are having a very global educator, so I'm out of that. I'm one of the global educator over here. And today we are going to talk about idioms and English communication. So when it comes to idioms, so it's embarking on the intricate journey of language. Yeah, idioms unfolds in dynamic threads, intricately knitting stories in English communication, much like the use of a mosaic. Yeah, these linguistic expressions contribute to the richness of a dialogue and transforming conversation into captivating narratives. Yes, within the language rhythm, labyrinth and idioms can act as versatile tools, weaving a narrative that transcends literal meaning and so resonates that a cultural depth. Let's delve into the fascinating, world where idioms like skilled viewers, yes, craft a mosaic expressions and adding a layer of meaning to the fabric of communication. I should say that idiom cannot be so understandable for any, a lay person. It is though you should be educated or you should be very intellectual to use idioms because understanding idioms are not that easy. Because if I say that one of my I don't know who I'm going to use this in because it is quite tough for me because I don't want for this. But still, I need to make a sentence for this. So we can say, unfortunately, old age caught up to with him, and he finally kicked the bucket. So I'll be thinking, kick the bucket. I'll let you know about later, but right now, just let you know how to guess this. His witty joke helped break the ice at the awkward party. Another so break the ice, which I have used over here. Again, facing the challenging exam, and she had bite the bullet to end the study for us. So till now, you're like, okay, I know, kick the bucket, I have to kick and bucket will fall. If it's called the break the ice, I'm going to break the ice from something. But bite the bullet, how I'm going to bite the bullet? But it is not something that all these idioms are different. Means it if I'm talking the piece of cake, so no, it doesn't mean that a piece of cake I'm talking about the piece of cake that I'm going to have it. No, idioms are completely different meaning from their metaphorically a very different meaning from their own sentences. So how it goes? Kick the bucket. Kick the bucket means to die. So to die, we say kick the bucket. So if someone is died, so you can say that the person has kicked the bucket. Kick the bucket, and then we are going. So how we are going to learn this? Let me tell you. But okay, I'll tell you this later. Just let me tell you the meaning right now. Another thing is break the ice. So when it comes to break the ice, it means to initiate the conversation in a social setting. Yeah. As it is as we said, that is very joke help break the ice to the awkward party. So, but if somebody initiate a conversation, it means break the ice. So, who is going to break the ice when you're in the group discussion? So you can ask everybody. accordingly. The thing which we are supposed to go with, and that is the bite the bullet. Bite the bullet to endure a painful or a difficult situation. Yes. So, like facing the challenges in exam, so I had to bite the bullet and study for hours. So many things we do in our life, and there are many challenges. So we endure really a painful, a difficult situation that time. But that's really all right, right? So now this is called what means we could say bite the bullet. Now let's move to another one, which I have told you before also. Piece of cake. So piece of cake is doesn't mean that I'm going to have the piece of cake. No, it means something is very easy to do. So when it comes to your skills, so that our skills are very easy to do for us, but not for everyone. So I could say that solving the math problem was a piece of cake for my best friend, but when it comes to grammatical errors, removing and get it to make construct the sentences and all, so it was a piece of cake for me. Cry over the spilled milk. So, this meaning is itself understandable if we could try. So it means to dwell on a past mistake that cannot be done. So if a milk is spilled, then why to cry now? It is already done. So let's check out another milk and boil it. And we should not repeat the mistake again. That is just my own suggestion. So I know you made a mistake, but there is no use crying over spilled milk, we could say. So here it is crying over the spilled milk. It is generally we use for our we could say that in our day-to-day life, and especially after students exams, we say, now why you are crying over the spilled milk, you haven't even studied for whole of the year. So if you have been working for studied for all of the year, so we would have thought about it. Yeah, you should not means cried over the spilled milk. Yeah. So another thing which we are supposed to do is I think that it's going to be uh like how we are going to use this in the sentence. That is the most important thing which we need to understand. But yeah, but before that, so it is going to like bite the bullet. So I could say bitten the bullet. So we are going to use it the third form and all. So let me give you like cry over this milk we have just learned right now. So in the present tense, we are going to say, so I cry, like she always cry over the spilled milk and never study hard. If you go with the past tense, you can go with the cried. Okay. So she cried over the spilled milk after doing the whole huge mistake. If we think about the future, so we're gonna use the will, must, be, might, should, could, would. So now she's not listening to me, but she will cry over this spilled milk. So better we should warn her. Same, it goes with the must. We go with the may, and it goes with the might also. Another words which we another idiom we should go, hit the nail on the head. So hit the hell on the head doesn't mean this. It means to describe precisely what is causing a situation or problem. So she hit the nail on the head, and when she identified the man issue the in the project. So same in present continuous if I'm using, so I can say, I think like she's hitting the nail on the head when she is identifying the main issues in the project. If it goes to past continuous, you can use her. She was hitting the nail. Future, she will be hitting the nail. She must be hitting the nail. She must, maybe, might be, should be, could be, would be, and you can practice accordingly. So you'll forever remember that. Another thing, if we could say, cost an arm and leg. So are you going to give somebody an arm and leg? No, you cannot do that, right? So what you are supposed to mean, what is the meaning of actual meaning of this? It means extremely expensive. So I could say that many of the things, so if I could talk about any of my clothes. So if I talk about this jacket is not that branded much, but just imagine for some time that it is a branded jacket. So I could say that, and it might be costing like an around for me. I think 50,000 is just much more enough buying a clothes. So I could say this jacket is really costed me an arm and leg. So, and more than that, I have an amazing example. I should say better. the phone or a specs. So lens cut goggles are and then nowadays, like, it's getting with the specs I got to 9. I should wear the specs also. Yeah, it looks better now. So so how what I'm saying that, I could say that getting the latest specs can cost in arms and leg. So I should go with the last one. Doesn't matter. I just need to check out the numbers and all. Similarly, burn the midnight oil. So most of the time, your parents might be saying that, uh, I burnt the midnight oil while studying. But okay, but the actual meaning is like quite similar to this. It means to work late into the night. So I think it made me a little emotional because nowadays I'm really burning the midnight oil. Yeah. So with the deadline approaching, he had to burn the midnight oil to finish the report. Sometimes we even give that deadlines to our family. Even you give to your students also, right? That you have to finish this. Now we have winter vacation, so you can use this burn the midnight oil thing that after like with the deadline approaching, I had to burn midnight oil to finish my homework because all of the winter vacation I was traveling. Because absolutely teachers give you, I really understand that you might be thinking that we need to go on the vacation, and how we are going to do this. So my dear shining stars, I would say that most of us we do the homework very very like on the spot, before the school opening itself. Spill the beans. This is something a very common idiom. So thank you so much for the amazing comments. I could say. Thanks for always supporting, and when it comes to this platform, absolutely, we are going to get that, you know I could say for that progress, and moreover, that encouragement, inspiration which is required. So spill the beans, So to disclose a secret, we could even say gossiping. So despite the best efforts, someone eventually spilled the beans about surprise party. So who is someone, what I believe that, see, let's not take personally, but literally believe that who spills the bean, who is like the person who doesn't have any work. What they will do something, right? And they are going to spill the beans, and that's their happiness. I still remember when I was a kid, and so like somebody used to come and tell me that, do you know, Madhvi, Neha has spoken this about you. I'm just telling you the name. It's not any Neha particular. I'm just giving an example. So like, why you're telling me, why spilling the beans? It's okay. I said, then they used to say, why? Means still I do the same. And they say that, okay, means you don't have any issue that if somebody is speaking something about you. I said, see, being a teacher, what I have my own, capability and I love to do is something teaching, right? A doctor treats. Doctor has his own work to treat. So everybody has their own works and responsibility, and moreover a passion and happiness. So some people have a passion to spill the beans. But that's really all right. It's really okay. If they're happy to do that, if they're alive to do that, if the hope is raising for them, for that it's okay. It's really, really okay. So take it easy. Now jump on the bandwagon. So it is like to join others doing something that is, we could say, that has become fashionable or popular. So it's about anything. It's about like if I keep bring highlightening on my hair, so maybe many people start doing. So it is like jump on the bandwagon. So we could say. So it's like these idioms bring a colorful, and vivid imagery. I think that everyday language adding depth to this, or our expressions. So now another way, this is something you would say that how I'm going to learn this idioms means how it's quite seems difficult. With the sentences, okay, you said, ma'am, that okay, we will continue with how you should he should be, but every day learning many idioms is really important, right? So I made this box. This is a box. I really crafted it very nicely, and actually I haven't done my like my sister has done this. So if she sees, so I don't want that she should make a blunder of it that why you have taken your name. Though she will never say that, so but yeah, it's important. So in this box, actually, what is that? So here are the idioms. Yeah, sorry. So here's the idiom cool as a cucumber, and it means very calm, not nervous. So, cool as a cucumber itself really makes you understand. So, if I, who is the cool as a cucumber in your life? I think my chachu. So they're the chachu and mami. I don't know about your life, but in my life, my chachu and mami are really they're cool as a cucumber. So very common nerves we can use. Then again, we have a down to the earth. Okay, down to the earth means sensible and realistic. So I could say our Piyush Pandit sir, our honorable sir, is really down to the earth. Then we have another is here that it is very easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Don't hurry up. Relax. So there is like take it easy. I'm going to teach you more. So relax. I could say. For now, at this time, for the time being. So for the time being, right now I'm with you, but I'll be surely coming. Okay. So let's move to more idioms here and on cloud nine, blissfully happy. So maybe you might be blissfully happy. You are on cloud nine after listening to me. And in this platform, even I am on cloud nine. I would ask to my technical team if I'm getting late, so please let me know. Otherwise, I'm just, I'll continue. So I'm on cloud nine, like, how we are going to see. Do you think that on cloud nine means I'm very happy? So are we going to use this one time? No, we can use in several manner, and it doesn't have only one idiom. It has literally many idioms. Yeah, you might be thinking that one sentence might be one. No, no, no. There we have like walking on air, jump for joy, over the moon, in seventh heaven, grinning from ear to ear, tickle pink, bursting with happiness, like a kid in a candy store, and happy as a calm. This all are meaning are same. It means simple. I'm very happy. So, how we are going to practice this now? So you can again you're going to do the practice with different. You can write that alternative ways to say I'm on cloud nine. I'll try if somebody requires this PDF, you can mail me. I'll surely send it to you where you can really take the help of it and practice it and learn it. So how it goes, you are going to do it like this: that I'm on cloud nine, you are walking on air, he is jumping for joy, she is over the moon, they are grinning from ear to ear, we are tickle pink. Then again, you can say my friend is bursting with happiness. Your friend is like a kid in a candy store, and his friend is happy as a calm. So like you can use all these sentences with ma, you, he, she, they, we. Okay, your sorry, ma, your, his, her, there, are, and I, you, he, she, they, we. Similarly, it goes with I am sad. Yeah, only not with I'm happy. There are many ways and many idioms to say I am sad also. So down in the dumps, okay, this is one of the idiom. Down in the dumps. So I'll go with the sentences only. So let's continue with this. My cousin is down in the dumps. Your cousin is feeling blue. His cousin is crying over spilled milk. Her cousin is hit rock buttons. Their cousin is have a heavy heart. Our cousin is long face. Okay, you can even use names also. So Akansha is wearing a frown. Tamanna is singing the blues. Akshita is in a funk, and uh, Rohit is downhearted. So you can use all this. Another thing which we go with the I am tensed. So when we get tensed, and that time also we love to compare, and then that is a real feeling when we talk about originally Hindi. We know many idioms, and I believe we are enough intellectually in Hindi because we are from India, and we should know that. If you are not, so we should be okay. And when it comes to India, so it's our second official language. It's in English, so we should know the meaning of each and everything. Like especially with most of the things, not each and everything, most of the things we should try to learn. And then when we be descriptive, we love when we enjoy, to speaking those sentences. So I'm tasked, you can say, I'm on pins and needles. Today I'm on pins or needles. I had to work a lot. Okay, then walking on actions. I think nowadays you're working on actions because you have a lot of responsibility. Okay, biting nails. This all meanings I'm tensed only. Okay, so again, I could say, let's put the past tense, that he was biting nails all the time. Maybe he's in some trouble. Okay, then she was strunging out yesterday because I think that she has to do she was in the risk, you can say, hair standing out. It's like quite funny. So you could say that, yeah. Oh, when my principal arrived in the school, and he was supposed to ask everybody something, and I was like, hair standing out, holding your breath, tied up in knots, or nervous wreck under the gun, and it's stressed to the max. This all meanings are I am tensed only. So again, you can try in this manner. Now this time we have done with I, you, he, she, Devi. We have done with my, your, his, her, there are. Now and let's do with one of my. Okay. So one of my friend is on pins and needles. One of your cousin is on walking on action. One of his neighbor biting nails. One of her relative strung strunging out. One of their um, like cousin is like has hair standing out. So we could say like this again. We can use two of my also. Two of my friend is holding the breath, and two of your cousins were holding tied up in knots. Two of their relatives were nervous wreck, and two of our neighbors were under the gun, and two of our we could say employees are stressed to the max. Yeah, we can use it this way now. Now another one. You might have seen the horror movie, right? And you love to see. So I get scared. Yeah, I get frightened. So these are the synonyms, frightened, scared, and all. So we will do this on synonyms things. So, but right now we are doing the idiom. So absolutely, I'm frightened. I also have many other, like could say alternative ways to say I'm frightened. And we could say an idiom, scared stiff. So after watching the horror movie, oh my goodness, I was just scared stiff. Another word is shaking in one's boots. I know once I was in theater and we were watching, and when I've seen that witch, and I was like shaking in one's boots. Yeah, like a deer caught in headlights. Like a deer caught in headlights. So we could say that when I was about to meet with an accident, I was like a deer caught in headlights. Heart in one's mouth. Um, instead of 5K, I was supposed to transfer that person 50K, and my heart is on one's mouth. Frozen with fear. So frozen with fear again, we get so much scared of something. So after listening that screaming voice, I was frozen with fear, jumping out of one's skin. So I have heard that we should never go to some government banned area, and I was just crossing the Bhangar, and it was around 1 a.m. and I was like, jumping out someone's skin, like, all right, it's a sheet, I could say. Quacking in, scared out of one's wits and hair standing on end. You can again use it in the different sentences. So this is your wait time, right? So please do make two sentences like this, that where you find yourself frightened and scared. Okay, it's too much. Like if I talk so much horror, so maybe little kids cannot little kids cannot watch it. But nowadays, I still remember that when I was teaching my students, and I told that today is going to be a Halloween party. And I said that everybody has to be a clown or something like ghost and all. But don't be scared. Make it so much scary that otherwise kids will get scared with each other. You can't even imagine. We were became clown, but my all that little shining stars, that little champs, they became so horrible, and I was afraid. I was so scared. I was like, I could say, well, our hair standing on end after seeing them. Okay, so let's put another one. And The another idioms are we could we now this idiom we use in every other day, and it's tasty. Yeah, it's tasty. It's tasty like finger licking good. So finger licking good also one of the idiom, and there are many idioms to say this. So finger licking good, good enough to eat, taste like heaven, a flavor explosion, melt in your mouth, lip is smacking, hit the spot, tasty as a treat, tastes like $1,000,000 and good to the last bite. Okay, so this all we could say it's tasty. So now, my dear shining stars and all the excellency or anybody who is watching over here, I would request, why don't you talk, when you eat something, let's praise, let's appreciate, let's compliment them, right? So from today onwards, let's take a pledge that we are going to compliment anyone who is going to prepare, though it's our parents and especially our moms. Really, they really do a lot, and their lot of love is, dissolved in that food. So we could say, Mom, today it's really a finger licking good. And if you forgot, so you can say in the past, Mom, I had that paneer yesterday and it was good enough to eat. If you want to say the future, Mom, what an aroma. It's going to taste like heaven. Um, it's you are preparing cake, a flavor explosion. I'm gonna have it. Sometimes you have it and you don't like for you don't cake is and then after that it's melting in your mouth. Lip smacking, you can use again, like that Dad, today I prepared this and this is something. The dosa is lip smacking. Then we could use another one for anybody, whosoever. Even when you go to the restaurant, you can tell the manager and waiters and all that hits the spot. Your food is really hits the spot. Sometimes you can practice this on Zomato, even if you are so much into the Zomato and Swiggy, and you can write the compliment. Oh, your food is tasty as a treat. I really love it because it tastes like $1,000,000. Or we could say anybody, like who starts preparing. Or my bua, I really still remember she prepares a lot delicious, scrumptious, yum food. So I could say it is good to the last bite. So we can use all this, different so idioms to praise, appreciate them. Because and really it's when you do this, trust me, if you do that, that is your I could say benefit. You are going to get more scrumptious food for the next time. So why don't you try this? Okay, you might be thinking that, ma'am, but most important thing which we speak every day, appreciation, not only tasty, but appreciation on anything. Like we say, it's wonderful. And last time I taught you the sentence of wonderful, and in that I taught you the longest word. It's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. So yeah, that was the longest word. And today we're going to teach you about its wonderful idiom. So how it goes, it's sight for sore eyes. Oh, you got me this laptop. It's sight for sore eyes for me. Okay. Oh, that's a beautiful bouquet. A breath of fresh air. Okay, like a dream come true. I'm going to get and receive an amazing again a doctorate in English literature. Yeah, it's like a dream come true for me. The bee's knees. So the bee's knees, we could say that, yeah, it was the bee's knees when I was roaming around to the beaches. We could say another one. Like I like a walk. It's like a walk in the park. It doesn't mean that you are talking of the walk in the park. It means you are saying it's wonderful, it's fantastic, it's incredible. Yeah. So it's like a walk in the park when I'm going to teach in English to my any shining star. That's a pure bliss to tell anything, to give any suggestion which is really make them progress. Well, I think that the way I teach, maybe when life is for betterment, but right now, for example I'm giving, it couldn't be better. Oh my goodness, I really did it amazing. It was a beyond to compare. Or even you can say like magic. This is like magic. I got the heaven life. When you practice this, trust me, right now I'm experiencing, and you can also. It is a positive affirmation. So it is the one from one arrow you are going to touch the many goals. So in Hindi we say ek tir se, I believe we could say 10 10 nishan hai. So it goes like this. So you can use all this word every other day for just speaking, and slowly, gradually, you will connect to the affirmation. You will love to appreciate others, and indirectly, you are going to learn this incredibly awesome idioms. And this is what happens, right? When somebody's talking, like you are talking, oh, it's really wonderful, and somebody's saying, absolutely, it's beyond compare, man. And you're like, I want to learn English like this, I want to speak like this. So this is something, actually, it's important, and this is the easiest way. Another, we could say, it's terrible. So you can say, ma'am, you have taught with Ayu Hishi Devi, like this, means the sentences which is required. But how it goes, it's you can go like this in the present, past, future, in every chances in this way. It's terrible. So you can say it's the Pete's. Yeah, it was a real downer. It will be a bitter pill to swallow. It must be going downhill teeth fast. It may be like a kick in the teeth. It may be like it may be in the dumps. It might be up a creek without a paddle. It should be between the rock and the hard place. It could be a bottom, the bottom falls out, and it would be a sorry state of fear. It means all are, it's terrible, okay? So there's no confusion. You just try with the Mema Masjid good word. And you would love using idioms as our not day-to-day conversation. It's like can add a flair to the expressiveness, to the language, incorporate idioms naturally, and considering the context of I could say that your conversation, it's really important to be aware of your idioms to use, and don't overuse them, because I try to use idioms that fit in the tone of the conversation. Okay, like practice helps makes their usage and seamless over time. So what you're going to do? Sometimes idioms, sometimes synonyms, sometimes vocab, sometimes phrases. So I'll teach you. Means we all global educators are going to teach you a lot for this. Okay. So let's move to some of the idioms. Like you should try to make a sentence on this. If I couldn't control myself, so I'll make one sentence. Okay. Some piece of cake, something very easy to do. We have done. Break a leg. Good luck. Okay. Break a leg next time when you are going to do this. Either hate to go to bed or go to sleep. It's winter time and I hit the hay so early. By the bullet, we already know to endure a painful end, we should like. I think we have done it. A dime, a dozen. I think it's very common and easy to find. How it's just a dime a dozen. I can find these jeans anywhere. What a big deal. Cut the chase, skip the preliminary and get to the main point. But it's just cut the chase and speak what you really want to speak. Some people, Guma Firake. They keep speaking indirectly, all the things. So he's speaking on indirectly, we should say cut to the chase. Yeah. It's raining cats and dogs. Oh, no, no, no cats and dogs are going to be on the hut. It means heavy rainfall. So outside it's heavy rainfall. Oh, it's raining cats and dogs. How are we going to? But to remember, you need to understand what are the formal and informal idioms. You cannot talk. You cannot say to a teacher that it's raining cats and dogs. I can't come today. No, don't you please use this. I'm so sorry. As it's heavy rainfall, I could not be arrive at the school today. So I hope you will understand. This will it goes. But when you're talking to friends, your family people, your relatives, your family, anybody, you are going to say, it's raining cats and dogs. I can't come for the shopping today. Then a piece of the pie, it is again a share something, especially profits. So I believe that many entrepreneurs really they share a piece of pie with many of the people who can really whom they really feel like that they should do something amazing in their life and they're capable to do it. Let the cat out of the bag. It is like again, spill the beans, like reveal a secret. So okay, so it is something I could say revealing a secret. Please let me know the thumbs up technical team if I'm getting late, so I will understand. So yeah, we could say let the cat out of the bag. It means to reveal a secret. Yeah. So spill the beans similarly. So you can simply say one of my aunt, let the cat out of the bag always. Let the cat out of the bag. And when I ask my aunt to do this, she really reveals the secret so sooner. Next is out of the blue. It is unexpectedly. Okay. It was just out of the blue. I couldn't even remember how it has happened. The ball is in your court, so it's your turn to take action. So when you are doing your speaking, or you're playing, so you can say the first thing, oh, the ball is in your court now you try. Every cloud has a silver lining, means there is something positive in every negative situation or any negative person. So we could say, come on, relax, every cloud has a silver lining. Don't cry over spilled milk. We have done this. Why I'm speaking this again and again, because it is we use every day. uh, okay, the picture is a worth word than a thousand words, we could say. It is a virtual representation, is more powerful than a verbal description. So yeah, so you should show the picture, visualize it, and then you will understand it more. So if you go through the PDF, so maybe you will understand more, because a picture is worth a thousand words. Yeah. In the same boat means in the same situation. So you don't have money, I do not have it. We are in the same boat. Oh, you are getting really, pinnacle to the heights. Yeah. So same for me. I think we are in the same boat. Okay. Burn bridges damage relationships, making it hard to go back. So nowadays there are a lot of Taoist cases, and it is like burn bridges to do many things, but it's okay. It's not like earlier. People not want to, be into the different situation, painful situation. So better they rather they would find the life should be more with a positive energy, and let's leave and let them leave. Next is under the weather. So it was just an action. So when we're sneezing or we are not feeling so good, it means I'm under the weather, not feeling well. I'm under the weather. Today I can't feel well. I'm not feeling well. Okay. Then there are many, it's like more than enough, I could say. A drop in the bucket, a small insignificant amount compared, to what is needed. The elephant in the room, we could say an obvious problem that everyone is ignoring. Like many sentences are coming in mind, but I won't go with the scenario because it will take so much time. Take the bull by the horn means face a difficult situation directly. A breath of fresh air with something new and refreshing. After seeing my new car, it is a breath of fresh air. I could not stop this. The whole 9 yards, everything is all the way. In hot water, it means trouble or difficulty. Like a bull on a china shop, clumsy and careless in one actions. Out of the frying pan and into the fire, from one bad situation to the worse on. I can remember in Hindi, Asman se gira khajur par latka. So out of the frying pan and into the fire. So situation is different, but the meaning is simply same. So from one bad situation to one another worse situation, once one. So pull someone's leg, tease or joke with someone. A bird in the hand, in the word, two in the bush means having something tangible in better the possibility of having more. The early bird catches the worm. It's being prompt and early gives you the advantage. So many other the leopard can change the spot. People cannot change their fundamental nature. So I'm not like my technical team is also enjoying, I think. But yeah, I would take so much time still, like like let me go with the two more. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. So it is an amazing proverb. Don't risk your everything on a single venture. So many times we go and like dekha jayega, and we keep spending. So don't do this. What will you see? No, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Have something saving also. Have something which is really balancing is really important. Means don't risk everything on a single venture. So a wolf in sheep's clothing, some appear harmless, but is actually dangerous. So many people nowadays are wolf in a ship's clothing. So you take care of that. And trust me, there are the idioms, proverbs are only one thing where you could really give your message in snap of a time within one sentence, and it is some completely understandable. So learn it with fun and actually use in your day-to-day life, and trust me, you people will find you truly truly intellectual, because any language enhancement and intellectual zone, if you could say, idioms and proverbs, okay, muhavre and kahavate, we could say idioms and proverbs both are the most important thing we should ever use. So lot of ever. Okay, so I believe that we are going to meet at the next time, and with me always and we will learn English swiftly. So you're watching IIU with us, and keep watching. Bye bye. We'll meet you the next time. Thank you so much.